I want to be completely honest with you today. For the last month, I've been living and breathing YouTube. The late nights editing, the endless script revisions, the obsession over every pixel of a thumbnail. I did exactly what everyone said I should do, but then I hit a wall. I realized that the YouTube dream has a timeline I couldn't control. Views take time, sometimes a lot more time than we're told. And while I was waiting for the algorithm to notice me, I realized my life couldn't stay on hold. I needed a bridge. I needed a way to value my time today, not just hope for a payoff a year from now. The bills don't wait for your breakout video. They arrive every 30 days, regardless of your click-through rate. So I sat in this room, staring at my zero-view dashboard, and I asked myself, what do I do while I wait? Because I'm not the kind of person who just waits for someone else to pick me. We see the success stories, the viral hits, but we don't see the silent gap in the middle. That's where I was. Improving, learning, doing everything right, but with nothing to show for it financially. Most people quit here because the frustration is too loud. They think they are failing, but really, they are just in the classroom. But the problem is, you can't stay in the classroom if you can't pay the tuition. I had to find a way to monetize the learning process itself. Staring at a zero-view count isn't failure, it's a data point, but you can't live on data points. You need a system that translates your growth into currency. I call this the ghost town effect. You're building this beautiful city of content, but nobody is living there yet. It feels lonely and it feels pointless. But here's the secret. The skills you're using to build that city are the same skills that people are paying for right now in other marketplaces. While you're waiting for the audience to move in, you can take those building materials, your editing, your storytelling, your design, and use them to build smaller, profitable outposts elsewhere. The ghost town isn't a sign to stop, it's a sign to diversify. You're building an empire, and every empire needs a trade route. I had to stop being a settler and start being a merchant. I had to realize that my value wasn't tied to the residents of my channel, but to the quality of my craft. I finally realized I was waiting for a permission slip that was never going to come. I was waiting for an algorithm to decide I was a creator. I was waiting for a view count to prove my value. That is a dangerous game to play with your mental health and your bank account. You give away all your power when you wait for a platform to validate you. I decided to write my own permission slip. I decided that my skills were valuable today, whether 10 people saw my video or 10,000. I stopped asking, when will they pick me? And started asking, where is my value already needed? This mindset shift was the first brick in the bridge I was building. It was the moment I stopped being a victim of the platform and started being an architect of my own future. I reclaimed my time and my worth. I realized I was sitting on a gold mine of skills. Everything I learned to try and make it on YouTube, the psychology of attention, visual storytelling, digital marketing, these are high-value currencies in the real world. I just needed a different marketplace to spend them in. If I can design a thumbnail that stops someone from scrolling, I can design a product photo that makes them stop and buy. The psychological trigger is identical. I decided to stop being just a content creator and start being a business owner who uses content as a powerful tool. My skills weren't the problem. My monetization strategy was. You are already an expert in human attention. You just haven't realized it yet. You've spent hours studying what makes people click. Now it's time to study what makes them buy. The bridge is already built. You just have to walk across it. That's when I pivoted. I didn't want magic. I wanted control. I wanted a system where my effort was directly tied to my income, not filtered through an unpredictable algorithm. I wanted to build something where a view wasn't just a number, but a transaction. In the next video, I'm going to show you the exact blueprint of the marketplace I chose and the research method I used to find my first winning product. We're going to dive into the why and the how of taking your power back. Stop waiting for your break and start building your own economy. Follow the journey. I'll see you in part 2. It's time to get to work. Your future is waiting, and it's time you took the lead.